Okay, here we go. So there's a bunch of things I want to make. This is going to be kind of a long video. This video is going to be finishing chapter 3, more or less. I'll go and tweak certain topics. Feeling better, Red? Excellent. And so you want to sit down? That's a good idea, right? And then we want to. What supplies do you need and how is that graded? I want to go over homework. I want to go over grading, and I want to go over general class rules, which is kind of silly because they're not different from the student handbook where it says you simply act like normal people and you create an environment which is normal and you're nice to each other and you're nice to me. And that's all you need. There's nothing else, right? Kindness and, right? How do you want to be treated? You want to be treated rotten? Is that the way you like to be treated? No, you like to be treated with compassion and care and concern, right? So how would you treat other people? Would you treat other people by beating them with your chemistry book, or you wouldn't do that, right? Oh, excellent. That's good to know. All right, no using the chemistry book as a weapon of mass destruction, okay? Understood? It's a book to be read. It's full of knowledge. Okay, now, so let's talk a little bit about, I want 6 supplies plus a strong recommendation. So these are the 6 things I want you to have. Let me know if you think what do you think, okay? So some of you already have them. So the first thing I want is a pen and pencil. So each day you come in. Some people, there seemed to be a problem with that in the beginning of the period. People didn't have something to write with. You should have one of each. Is that reasonable? Yes, no. Let's say this instead. Is it unreasonable for me to assume you will have a pen and pencil with you each day? No. Okay, and I could give a pop, are you supplied with pen and pencil quiz? Show me pen and pencil, or you get a 0 on the quiz. It could be a 5-point quiz. Right? So I think you should have one. Yes?
Is it graded?
Yeah, well, I'm going to get into that in a minute. Yes, I'm going to get into that in a minute. And then the second thing I want a ruler. Now, it doesn't have to be a big ruler. You know, we would call a 12-inch ruler in the United States. Here you might call it a 15-centimeter ruler. You can have one if you like. It's not a problem. But the minimum daily requirement is to have a 15-centimeter ruler. Like a 6-inch ruler, small thing, you put it in your pencil case, it's easy to carry, not a problem, okay? Then you want to have a binder. Approximately, somewhere between 3 and 5 centimeters. 3.5 is kind of nice. Hold up that binder. That looks like a 4 centimeter-ish. If you hold that here, could you give that to me, please? This is kind of a nice binder. Okay, we have anybody got a ruler with them?
Yes.
So this looks like about 4 centimeters. Okay, anybody have? No, we don't throw anything in class, ever. You can't do that. You can't throw stuff in class. Okay, I want to do it too, but whoever bounces, define the word accident. It's completely not meant to happen, etc. So we're talking 3 to 4 inches right here. Yeah, 4 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters. Somebody had a very nice one today. It was about, because in terms of the rings, the spine is actually just less than 3, but its thickness is 4 centimeters. Okay. Anybody else have a binder? Okay. Binders are good. Whose rulers? Oh, this is a good example of a ruler. That's a 15. Can you see that? Did that come up on the thing? 15 centimeters? Yeah, you see that? Okay, good. If you want to get a 30, it's nice. 30s are a little bit nicer for making graphs, because we do graphing in here. Not only on the computer, but by hand. All right, next thing I want a folder. 2-pocket. 2-pocket folder. Anybody have a 2-pocket folder with them? No? Nobody? You're going to need that to organize yourself. You should have a 2-pocket folder. Simple. Don't go crazy. Okay? Doesn't have to have all kinds of weird things on it. You just plain, everyday, to Durham, whatever it is, folder. Clear? Yes? In the United States, when I was a kid, we used to get them for like 5 cents, 3 or 4 cents. They're probably maybe 25 cents now, whatever that is in Durhams. Okay, now, number 5, I want a calculator. Okay, calculator. Calculator. Is that right? Spelled right?
Yes.
Yes.
Can use their phones as calculators.
No, you may not use your phone as a calculator. You may not have your phone in your possession while you're taking a test. They put in a box, they're stored over there. When the entire class is done, then you can have your phone back. Understood? So you may not. You must have a calculator. Yes? Now, the graphing calculators are okay in here. I have no problem with them because you may use them in math. And some of you may have invested large quantities of money to buy a graphing calculator. Would you please bring that graphing calculator up here? What did I do with the cap to this? Oh, here it is. Okay, don't get on screen. Just stay over there. Stay over there. Okay, this is a graphing calculator. This is a little fancy. This is a TI 84 Plus. Can you see that? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a cool calculator. Yeah. It's not the silver edition. Okay, but that's good. It's a good calculator. You can use this, but it's unnecessary. But you can use it. It will certainly put it to good work, put it to good use. But the minimum requirement is a graphing calculator. A scientific calculator. So you must have a scientific calculator. How do you know it's scientific? Well, it'll say scientific on it possibly, but I like the TI-31s, you know, the solar, where you don't need to worry about batteries and things. If it has an EE on it, that's usually a Texas Instrument, TI, yeah. You know, it has this. It has buttons like sine, cosine, tangent. Those buttons it has on it, you'll use that big in physics.
That's what the COS is for?
Cosine is COS, yeah, it's tangent. I'm sorry, cosine. Okay, tangent. So E, look for the EE button. That's the big one. Because that allows you to do scientific notation. Yes? You must have it. It is not